Similarly to a dry matter basis, metabolizable energy removes any contribution moisture has to a diet. However, beyond this, it does provide another nutritional insight of a diet. Hi everyone, Dr. Mark here. Today we're going to have a talk about calculating the macronutrient composition of diets. Okay, so looking at the contribution a diet makes for each of the macronutrients, namely protein, fat and carbohydrate, is something pet parents should do when they are comparing diets. And by doing so, we'll facilitate an understanding of whether a dog, for example, is relying primarily on carbohydrates or fat as its main energy source. Additionally, determining the protein content of a diet is beneficial, as depending on its contribution can impact on factors such as muscle repair, growth and immunity. In canine nutrition, two methods are commonly used to calculate the macronutrient composition of a diet, namely dry matter basis and the percentage of energy derived from each macronutrient. Dry matter basis can basically be described as an expression of nutrients with any contribution that moisture makes to a given diet being completely removed. This is different to the guaranteed analysis information on a dog food product, which is referred to as being on an as-fed basis. This means that the nutrients on the dog food label are those of what the food is when provided to the dog. Although helpful, this information limits the ability to compare the protein, fat and carbohydrate content of a diet with diets of varying moisture content, such as those which are freeze-dried and canned, which has significantly more water. This is the advantage of converting the as-fed basis to the dry matter basis, in that it enables a direct comparison between products regardless of how much moisture they have. Another advantage of assessing nutrients on the dry matter basis is the American Association of Feed Control Officials use this approach in their dog food nutrient profile regarding a diet being complete and balanced. Thus, a clear, direct assessment regarding the levels of nutrients in the dog food with the nutrient profile can be performed. Calculating the energy that is derived from each macronutrient is commonly referred to as metabolizable energy, ME, or as energy. For example, 40% protein, ME, or 40% protein as energy. The ME of diets can be determined from direct estimation, which basically consists of the difference between digestible energy from a diet and energy lost through the urine of a dog. However, as direct estimation is costly and time consuming, an indirect estimation is more commonly applied. This consists of modified Ullwater factors, whereby protein and carbohydrate provides 3.5 calories per gram and fat 8.5 calories per gram. This method accounts for the previously determined digestibility of each macronutrient and thus the energy it provides. Similarly to a dry matter basis, metabolizable energy removes any contribution moisture has to a diet. However, beyond this, it does provide another nutritional insight of a diet. As dogs evidently need a certain amount of energy to function, the overall contribution each macronutrient makes to this is important. For example, a diet with a higher protein content than fat on a dry matter basis might have a much lower amount of metabolizable energy from protein when compared to dietary fat, due to having over double the amount of energy. In summary, using the dry matter basis and metabolizable energy methods to assess different dog foods has advantages. By utilizing both will enable ease of macronutrient comparison with other diets, whilst additionally determine how much energy from each macronutrient a dog has access to.